guys, it's Anka. Welcome back to my place. Welcome back to Here for the Style. First of all, please subscribe to my channel if you would like to, keep seeing my videos about beauty and makeup. Also hit the notification bell if you would like to get a notification whenever I upload new videos. And yeah, that's it. I think we can get into the review that we have for today. For today's video, we will be doing the review for a powder foundation, which is from Benefit, and it's the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. If it doesn't pick it up, if it's not if you cannot see it very well, I will anyway link the product down below in the description box so that you can check it out online. Here I actually have a background story for this product. So a friend of mine has bought it, and there was no tester for the foundation in the stores where she went to get it, and that's how she ended up buying a shade 1, which is the lightest one, and it's too light for her. And since I'm so very pale, there is no shade that's too light for me, and that's how I actually ended up getting it and reviewing it. I have already prepped my skin using actually the Filorga Lift cream, and then I have also put on a hydrating primer, and I have already done my eyes. Let me know if you like this makeup, if you'd like to see a tutorial on the eyes that I've done here. It's basically like a smoky eye with some golden thrown on the lower lash line. So let me know if you're interested in a tutorial for this look. And I have already applied my concealer under my eyes so that you know, everything is prepared and we are ready to go with the foundation application. Actually, this foundation, this powder foundation, has two applicators that are meant to be used with it. It has like a tiny brush that you can apply the powder with, or you can apply it using the makeup sponge that they provide with it. However, I will be using my MAC 130. It's the brush that I generally use for foundation, and I will be attempting to apply it with this brush. And let's see what we think of the product. I don't usually use powder foundation. You know my issues with my skin being quite dry, so that's why I tend to stay away from powder foundations. However, I think this is a very interesting experiment, and I was very happy to give it a go. I am starting from the center of my face, doing the sort of the T-zone at first. The T-zone is, as you all know, basically the middle of the forehead, and then down the nose, and then also the highest point of the chin. And this is for all people, it's the oiliest area of the face and the one that has like the largest pores, and basically that also has to do with the skin being more oily in this area. So I have applied the most considerable amount in this sort of center area of the face. So far it's applying, sorry, I'm looking up close into my mirror so that I can see exactly what the texture is like. So far I have to say that it does a wonderful job of minimizing the appearance of pores. I look basically poreless over this area. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up. It's artificial light since I'm filming in the evening, and I also have like a new lighting setup, so I hope this works well. I promise you my skin looks absolutely poreless. So over here and over here on the you know, sort of the outsides of the nose, where my pores are just a bit larger than in the other areas, they are completely smoothed out. What I can tell you is that on the upside of my nose, on the upper side of the nose, it did catch onto some dry skin, and it has emphasized the dryness a little bit. So I'm applying, you know, just the tiniest bit over on the sides of my forehead, just the tiniest bit. I'm smoothing it over the eyebrows on the upper side. I don't see any issues here. And I'm just adding like a whisper of it on the outer edges of the face, and basically just touching it over the ears, just so I can get a uniform color. I'm definitely very pale, as you have come to know me already. I'm bringing it down a little bit onto my neck, just so we get uniform color all over. And no, I don't think I would need any more coverage than this. Upon first impression, I am quite pleasantly surprised. I think it applies very nicely for a powder foundation. Outside of the upper nose area, I don't think it has emphasized any of my dry areas. So advice would be to, you know, just go in with a very light hand when applying it. I will do also a full day wear test tomorrow, and I will let you know how it wears during daytime. But upon first impressions, I think I really like it. I'm very much surprised. I would have to see what it looks like during the day under the eyes, just to see if it gets crepey or creasy or anything like that. And for now I will finish my makeup, since we have already started. I thought I would take you through all of the next steps in my routine. Since I'm looking so pale, I thought I would bronze up my face a little bit. I will start with the forehead this time, and just adding a bit of the Dior bronzer. It's the Collagen Active SPF 15 bronzer. This is a very old product, but as I think you know, powder products don't really expire. I don't know if this foundation plays well together with other products. I can already see that the bronzer applies a bit patchy over it, so I will have to do a bit of more vigorous blending, and I will also bring in the brush that I used for the foundation. This is a trick that you can also use whenever, you know, something doesn't apply beautifully over foundation. You can take the powder that you applied the foundation with and take whatever is left on it, and you know, just go with a blend the two together like that. As you can see, so a bit of advice for the pale people out there like me. whenever you upload or whenever you apply a foundation that's very light, you can bring some color back to your face by bronzing. And what I'm doing is I'm not contouring, I'm just applying bronzer over the outside of my face, just so I can bring back a bit of that color and you know, also emphasize some features, but not in a strong contoury kind of way. And I will also apply a bit of blush. For blush, I will be using the Cindy Luminizer from the Balm. It's the highlighter that's also, it can be used as a blush because it's quite pink, and it does have that blushy quality about it. You will see in a little bit what I mean. And I'm applying it all over my cheekbones. Just to give me that bit of flushed look. It also has a bit of luminosity, and it does bring back some color to the face. Since this foundation is so matte, I will also be adding a bit of highlighter. I will use my Becca highlighter, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in C-Pop, and I will be applying that in a newer way. I think that the way that I like most at this moment is applying the highlighter actually to the apples of my cheeks, like that. And then just taking it, just what's left on the brush, over to the cheekbones, like that. It's not a look for every day, but it's just something that I enjoy doing from time to time, and I like the way it makes me look. I'll also put a tiny bit on the tip of the nose, and just the tiniest bit also on the bridge of the nose. I can do this with this foundation. I can add plenty of highlighter since the foundation is so matte, since it's a powder foundation. For my lips, I will be also adding something that's you know, a bit more glowy and juicy, and you know, just so I can counterbalance the foundation that's matte. And I will be using the Juicy Shaker from Lancome in the shade Freedom of Peach. These are, I love these lip glosses so much. And as the last step to this makeup routine, I will also be using a setting spray just so I can maybe add a bit more glow to this foundation. And I will be using for that the Too Faced Hangover RX, or Hangover X. I think it's Hangover RX, as in, you know, something that helps you with your hangover, I guess, because it hydrates your skin so thoroughly. The Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray, which looks like this. I will of course also be linking this product together with everything else that I used for this look, for this face look, in the description box down below. So let me just spray my face. This is the first time that I'm doing this on camera, so I'm curious to see how this turns out. Okay, so So the setting spray has set, so to say. It has dried down. I really like the way it has brought back all the luminous quality to the skin. I really like the way it looks right now. As I have said, since it's already evening over here, I will be doing a full wear test tomorrow using the powder foundation, and I will also be spraying it with this setting spray, and I will let you know how it wears tomorrow. I think I will be wearing it for 8 to 10 hours tomorrow, and I will give also that impression tomorrow. If I have time, I will be filming it. Otherwise, I will make all the updates in the description box down below. And yeah, but first impressions, I really like this foundation. I think for a powder foundation, it looks beautiful on the skin. It doesn't emphasize any dryness. If you prep your skin well, if you hydrate it, and then I would suggest for dry skins, for dry to very dry skins like mine, dry skin types, use hydrating setting spray as well. I think for oilier skins this would be amazing just on its own. I don't think you would need the hydrating setting spray at the end. However, just keep in mind also for oily skin types that it's always good and it's always necessary to moisturize your skin, and make sure that it's always you keep it hydrated. So that was it for me for this review. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, for being here on Here for the Style, and you know, chatting with me about makeup. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see the look on the eyes, if you'd like me to do a tutorial on that. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.